A short mustached Nazi German once said, "What luck for governments that the people are stupid." Our military leaders are trying to convince our troops that the war in Iran is part of God's big plan for Armageddon, and that God has anointed Trump to usher in the second coming of Jesus. The word Babylon comes from the book of Revelation, and it is ascribed to Rome as an empire, and the word literally means confusion. In those days, in order for Rome to maintain its hegemony, its dominating empire, it needed to maintain one thing, and that is confusion amongst its citizens through propaganda and deception. Empires hate their citizens they cannot control, and the biggest threat to Rome's empire were martyrs. Christians. Don't get it twisted. The Christians of then are not the same kind of Christians today. The Christians of then understood that death had no power. It was an illusion because they had heard that Yeshua was not afraid of death. So what could Rome possibly do to control these Christians who were not afraid of death? Because fear is contagious. It spreads like a wildfire, but so is courage. So is boldness. First, the emperor converts to Christianity. And then he creates a council called the Council of Nicaea. This council was ordered to find letters that were traveling underground from one group of Christians to the next, compile them, and suppress them. But they propped up Paul's letters because Paul executed Christians and he worked for the Roman government. He understood that if the Roman government were to capture Christians, he would have to write letters to Christians on the rules of how to be Christians by submitting to authority. This is why when you read his letters, it's all about patriarchy, submission to authority, and discrimination against another group of people, especially homosexuals. So the Roman government takes Paul's letters, manipulates the Gospels to fit their narrative of control, combines them, canonizes them to present them as the Holy Bible to control Christians. Since the inception of the Bible, empires have used it to convert and to control Christians. Because what luck for the governments that the people are stupid.